I was gonna do this commentary in the form of a live stream, but there was so many distractions that I never got the opportunity to actually just sit down and actually do the live stream and do a live talk with you. Who knows? I might still bring it up in a live stream at a later time, but I said I need to get this stuff out here while the thoughts are in my head. And I was just watching a video that BGS Itmore, shout out to BGS by the way, where he was talking about how Africa is the future. And I was scrolling through the comments and I had saw some troll who I already know was most likely white just based on the words they use. And I'm going to read what the troll said. It said the US needs smarter people, not just warm bodies. You're just prejudiced. 55 years BA econ business Yahweh follower ex combat. I don't know what that last part says. Open and free your mind. And that made me think of some comments that were left in similarity on a couple of videos that I've done recently, where you'll have these trolls come to my channel and basically try to tell me why am I not talking about black people from the angle of me talking about white people, meaning why when I talk about white debauchery, why can't I balance it out and talk about black debauchery? What they basically want me to do is get off cold and talk more about black on black crime and not about their bullshit. And I won't give it to them. It happened twice last week on two different videos, and I wouldn't be surprised if it was the same troll operating under two different accounts because their talking points were almost neck and neck with each other, but they changed a few words around. And of course, one of those trolls had to come and talk about, oh, that same black on black crime, 13% this, 50% that. And speaking of black on black crime, have you noticed that they haven't really talked about so-called black on black crime coming out of Chicago quite a bit lately? Memorial Day just passed, and that was one of those days where they love to talk about all these shootings that come out of Chicago. They didn't make a peep about it, and it's been how many weeks since Memorial Day? What, 3 weeks now? 2 or 3 weeks? And I didn't hear anything come out of Chicago about it. Now, notice they always talked about Chicago when Barack Obama was president. But the minute he got out of that White House, crickets. Now, 45 is from New York. Are they going to talk about white on white crime coming out of the state of New York the way they talk about so-called black on black crime coming out of Chicago when Barack Obama was president? I highly, not on the scale that they kept this black on black crime, Chicago is a bad place to be type of rhetoric that they had for the last 8 years. But I digress. But back to the topic at hand. Yeah, they want me to get off code and just talk about black people all the time because, see, here's the thing. If lamestream media actually did their job and actually kept their shit balanced, then I wouldn't have to talk about all this stuff because you already know. See, the thing is, a lot of the stuff that I'm talking about, they don't know. A lot of the white colonizers or the trolls that come to my channel probably don't even know about these stories, or they know about them but they'd rather them not get out, and they're threatened by a person like myself. Mind you, I only have 6,000 something subscribers on this channel. On my original channel I had 15 plus thousand. I almost reached 16,000 before it got terminated. I had another channel, that one got 1,000 subscribers in like a day. Then I had another channel, and I just recently told y'all how about that channel got terminated while it was pretty much in reserve because it had 2 strikes on it and I wasn't using it. And that one had over 3,000 subscribers on it, and then that was gone. And now there's this one. And then I have my live stream channel and my SoundCloud and my Twitch. That goes back to the video as to why I created so many social media accounts, because it's basically me creating as many backups as possible just in case. I can't rely just on one thing if I'm to continue spreading this word, this gospel, so to speak. And that's what they hate. They hate the fact that I'm calling out their shit and I'm not slowing down, or nothing is slowing me down. They want me to get discouraged and get off YouTube, to be quite honest, not realizing that I have other platforms that I can go to and are on. Black Junction is another one. Like I said, it all goes back to that video that live stream I did where I linked the video from YouTube to Black Junction talking about how they get down. That live stream is up on my live channel. If you haven't seen it already, go ahead and over there and check it out. But they want me so bad to talk about their bullshit stats. Like a lot of these Sambos and tap dancers out here that think they're going to really get something. But I'm not going to cave in. That's basically what they're trying to tell me. And then try to throw the guilt of, oh, you're being racist. You're being prejudiced against white people. Excuse me? How can I be racist against the people that created the concept of race and benefit from it till this day? Even if black people was in power, I highly doubt we would create such a system because we don't operate or vibrate on those levels. They want everyone to think like them, be like them, act like them. I'm sorry. I like my chicken seasoned. I actually have a bit of rhythm when I dance. I bathe. I can move around in the sun without getting Dragon Ball pus balls on my body. I have a good amount of melanin. And so on and so forth. Ain't nobody trying to be like you, well, at least not me. So when I say black people are the trendsetters of the world, believe that because they rely on us for validation. And like I said, they want people on their side. And that also lets me know when they come and leave comments like that, that they have been spying on me or they have been looking at my channel for quite some time to make those kind of comments. Because one thing that gave one of the trolls away that I never seen leave a comment before was when he said lamestream media. When they said lamestream media, I said, I've never seen you leave a comment before, but you use a talking point that I use in a lot of my videos and have been for quite some time now, which is lamestream media. So you've been watching me for quite some time. It's just that now you have the balls to say something. And then get mad if you respond. That's exactly why I don't respond to these trolls like that. I don't do the whole white-splaining thing anymore. Because I already know they're going to deflect around whatever is said. Now, if my subscribers see it and they want to say something, then that's on them. I'm not going to stop them from going in on it as, I mean, it's well-deserved. But I'm done white-splaining to them. They already know what they're capable of, and they already know what they're doing, and they're trying to get me to do it too, and it's not going to work. It's just not. Nice try, but it's not going to work. But that's really all I wanted to say about this. They can cry, they can bitch, and throw a temper tantrum all they want, but I'm not going to give them what they feel they deserve out of me. That just lets me know that my voice is pretty much, I'm not going to say it's powerful, even though some people will say don't sell yourself short, but because it is. But it does have, I guess you can say, a good amount of weight if trolls will come to my channel and be wondering why I don't talk about this, that, and the third. I'm not going to cater to you because I know what agenda you're trying to push. I talk about one bad black story, then it leads into another and another and another, and then my channel takes a whole nother direction. Not in the direction that I've always wanted it to go in, which is the direction it's going in now. Man, now thinking about it, I miss my old channel. I always think about it a lot. That channel was really going somewhere, and they were threatened by it. I mean, you had the Thugs Everywhere stories, which people love to death. That's actually which was a huge reason as to why my channel got really popular. You had the Epic Fail videos, which is more comedic relief stories. Then you had me doing the White History Month, which really set it over the top, because that was a risky move right there. I thought for sure that was going to shut my channel down. Y'all had asked, why I don't talk about white people? Why white people don't have a White History Month? I gave you one. Just probably not in the form that you wanted it in. And it's crazy because that entire month, I didn't get trolled one time. But they were probably expecting me to talk about the quote-unquote good white people. Nah. But then I did the one about, you know, the Black Heroes Month. And then that's probably when they saw that they thought I was being prejudiced. Why are you talking about good black people? Why can't you talk about good white people? Because I don't want to talk about you. You get talked about all the time, whether good or bad. Unfortunately, in this mainstream media, it's mostly good. So I and many others are going to come and counter whatever they said with actual facts. And there ain't a damn thing you can do to stop it. And I think that is what pisses them off the most. Because where I may fall off, someone like Harvey Superboy will pick up. Or where Nicole's View is going to pick up. Or where Lisa Cabrera is going to pick up. Or where Professor Black Truth is going to pick up. Or Jason Black is going to pick up. And so on and so forth. They hate that there's a new type of media on the rise. And it's going to slowly but surely eclipse the one that they're used to. Y'all let me know what you think down in the comments. Like, share, subscribe. And I'll talk to you in the next one.